Welcome back to the show. You know, we talk art on this show all the time, and the fact that it can really make an incredible difference in people's lives. And I'm not talking about purchasing art and buying art or just, you know, visiting a gallery. I'm talking about the actual function of producing something. And it makes such a big difference in many people's lives. And I'm really excited to talk to our next guest because Being Studio is an amazing space for people. Walter Howell joins me here on the show from Being Studio. Welcome, Walter. Great to have you here. Let's talk about the beginnings of Being. Is it my understanding you've been around, what, 20 years now, Walter?
Yeah, we started out in 2002 as Heart of Ottawa. 2017, changed the name, celebrating our 20th anniversary this year.
Tell me about the inspiration behind those beginnings, Walter.
I mean, I've come on recently, so I can't tell you what the original thought process, but I imagine it aligns with our mission statement, and that's to provide support, guidance, mentorship for artists with developmental disabilities.
Why art in particular?
I think that it's probably one of those creative endeavors that sometimes gets overlooked when it comes to the developmental disabilities community.
Right.
So they're just looking at what's on the table. There's a lot of talent that remains untapped at times, so it's getting them involved in, you know, their craft and making sure that they have a chance to succeed at achieving their goals.
Many benefits involved, as I said off the top. I mean, for anybody to get in, but for those with developmental disabilities, share with me some of the benefits you see.
I think socially, for starters, it definitely helps to be in an environment where not only are they supported, but, you know, it's a pleasant studio space where we do encourage them to be themselves, to not see limitations that they may experience outside of the organization. So,
right. I guess they feel it's really a safe space for them to come and create.
You know, it's a home away from home for some of them.
Right.
They look forward to it. So, yeah, it's outside of the social aspects and the creative aspects, I think in general, it really just allows them to get out and enjoy life and, you know.
Yeah, and a lot of different styles of art. I mean, you brought along some here with you. I'll just hold this one up to begin with. But again, it doesn't really matter what medium they work in. It's all about creation, right?
Yeah, it ranges. Some artists sketch, some paint. We obviously transfer.
Yeah, I mean, this is cool. I wanted to showcase that too.
But I mean, we do textiles, sculpting, felting.
Right. Yeah. When it comes to, you know, the challenge of that social aspect, you know, we've had some organizations on the show before, but it's not just, you know, the social interaction. It's also just finding a place where they can come and relax and enjoy. And art in particular, I find is a game changer, right? It changes people's mindset. Have you seen a transformation of people that come in?
I mean, we've had some newer artists enter the program in, I guess, the 9-10 months that I've been in my position, and you can definitely see sort of a shy side when they first come in, and then they open up. And I mean, through our facilitations team, you can see the willingness to experiment, to be vibrant, sort of roll out. So week by week. Yeah, definitely.
Who makes up that team? Is it a team of volunteers?
No, so we're built of both volunteers and employees. It's a good blend. Both sides extremely dedicated to our mission. So our facilitators in general are artists, practicing artists. Some may be in school, some may be in the professional world, but they definitely lend their skill set to our artist community.
You know, we mentioned the benefits of those that come in and are doing the art, but what about the benefits to somebody like yourself and the staff and the volunteers?
So funny you should say that. This is the first time I've enjoyed work in a long time.
Really?
Yeah, so for myself, a lot of the positions that I've held have been surface level to a certain extent. It's something I definitely feel my
So
heart
what was your
attached to.
background? What were you doing before this?
I've been in management, private
Okay.
clubs, done some marketing, PR for alcohol companies. I grew up drawing, and my dad realized I wasn't going to make the NHL, so he tried to be that art dad, apparently, and it drove me crazy. So kind of pushed me more towards business side.
Right, right. How did you find out about Being Studio, and then what brought you to it?
Actually taking the time to look for an employment opportunity where I knew that, you know, a certain aspect of the way I feel inside would be fitting.
Yeah, uplifting and really,
Uplifting,
yeah, it's a life-changing moment. All of these things, this art and bringing people in and paying for staff, it takes funding. How can people help support Being Studio?
Visit our website, can make a donation. They can purchase art, merchandise, subscribe to our newsletter, pay attention to our calendar for event dates, pop-up shops, expos.
I'll just showcase some of these just as we go to break. There's like just some great art pieces. They've got bags and shirts, and you saw the canvas paintings as well. Again, visit the the Being Studio website to find out more information. We'll be back with more right after this to wrap things up. Don't go anywhere.